Hey everyone, I'm Chef Julia Dunaway, and I'm just going to be meeting one of my friends here, Jeanette. Hopefully she'll be joining soon, and I can figure out how to get her on here. So if you're in any way involved in the Ultimate Weight Loss Bundle that's been going on since February the 21st and you're watching, let me know. I see the Speedy Vegan, Elspeth Feldman. Hi Elspeth, do you want to join us? Let me know. You can request to join and I'll add you. I think Jeanette, and I'm not sure how she pronounces her name. I think it's Donna Frio is how it's pronounced. She's going to be coming on. So the more the merrier. Okay. Well, anyway, Elspeth, I know you were just on, but if you decide you want to come on, let me know. And I'm trying to find some good lighting in my room here. I'm in my kitchen classroom, and it's completely surrounded by windows. So it's really hard. If you can look around, you can see all this bright light is coming into my room. So it is crazy. Okay, view request. Go live with the Speedy Vegan. Okay, that's easy enough to do. So Elspeth, you should be able to come on too and be a part of this. I'm sure it just takes a minute. Oh, there she is. Hey, Elspeth.
Hi, Julia. How are you?
I'm
actually
good.
I'm going to be going live with someone in a little bit, but I saw you were on and I was like, I got to jump in there because I'm enjoying your beautiful smoothie. Sorry, it doesn't look so good now because I'm sipping away on it, but I made Chef Julia's blueberry smoothie from her 21-day challenge, and it is delicious, absolutely delicious. So loving it.
Thanks for making that. I make it every day. I've got it all set up here in my little kitchen classroom, and I just try to keep everything handy. There's a refrigerator right there. Oh, you've got yours in a little kit too. Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
It makes it easier. Otherwise, you're running around the kitchen finding 101 ingredients. So,
Right.
yeah, really good. But I know that you're going to be going on with Ms.FitVegan, so I don't want to jump in your way here. And I think she's in your waiting room. So the screen never looks good with 3 people on. So
Okay.
I'll jump off. But I just wanted to say hi, and you've done a great job with the bundle.
And so have you. I've enjoyed visiting with you, and I love your work. And so thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, hopefully we can do something down the road together.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Have a great day.
Knock it out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, there she is.
There I am. It's a party here. I love it.
Yeah. Elspeth just got through doing Instagram live, making one of the recipes in my ebook. It was my daily smoothie. So she was just on there, which I thought was really cool. To have to see somebody making something of mine was different.
I love it. I love it. So, yeah, I was checking out your book last night. Oh my gosh. Wow. I can't wait to dive more into it. There's so many recipes, burgers, dressings, just everything. I'm so excited. So, yeah.
Well, what was your submission to the bundle?
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for having me on. And lighting is key. Yep, the lighting is everything. And so my mission was something called An Introduction to the Raw Vegan Lifestyle, a 7-day meal plan. So not 21 days. That's epic. 21 days worth of menu and recipes. That's a lot. But I did 7 days, and with a shopping list and what to expect after 7 days, and how to live this lifestyle for life, forever. How to be healthy forever. So yes, that's my submission.
That's great. I think you're really brave and courageous to have a raw vegan lifestyle. I've read about that, and I've seen people who do it that look like you, that are glowing and beautiful. And I think, well, I wonder if I could do that. And then I always say, no, I don't think so. But I admire people who do it. And there are a lot more people now that are either doing a lot of raw, all raw, or I see a lot more flexibility with it now, where people are saying, well, like me, I don't think I could do it 100%, but I could do it way more of the time. So that's kind of like me. I try to eat more, raw fruits, raw vegetables, salads. Don't cook things unless you have to. That kind of way of thinking is what I've adopted.
Yeah, I read some of your book, and I saw that you have like a big fruit salad every night for dessert. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, I love
Either,
that.
or either just fresh fruit. If I don't mix it all together, I always eat fruit after dinner.
And it's so, that is the true dessert. It's so delicious when it's ripe. Fruit is amazing, so sweet. And yeah, I was checking out your daily dozen as well. And I know fruit is on there every day. We want to feel alive. We've got to eat things that are alive. If we want to be healthy, we've got to eat healthy, guys. It's not a secret. It's not it's not any tricks or, it's
Mhm.
eat healthy and you're going to be healthy. And the key is to get books like Julia's and mine to find recipes to replace the stuff that is bad for you. We eat delicious food every single day. And speaking of being raw, I mean, you're a chef. So obviously you love to cook. Am I right? Like, you love to
Yeah,
eat.
yeah, I love to cook. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hate cooking. I hate being in the kitchen. And I think that's why it's easy for me to be raw, because I
Yeah.
am not a chef by far. By far. So yeah. If you love to cook, guys, if you love to be in the kitchen and you love to make recipes and invent things and your spices, you can be extremely healthy, but you make your own food. That's the key.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. You can't really go out and buy food, and people eat such crappy food. Like I was at a meeting last night. It was a board meeting, and somebody's in charge of bringing the food for the rest of us, and they never bring anything that I can eat. And they all know that I'm whole food, plant-based, no oil, but it doesn't really compute to anybody. So they'll bring something vegetarian or something. But last night I brought, and I don't say anything to them, I brought myself an avocado, lettuce, tomato, and pickle sandwich and an apple. And I had it in my little lunchbox, like a child's lunchbox, and I had it in the car. And I went into the meeting and they had all the food out, and they had donuts from, I can't remember where, but some popular donut place. And then they had Subway sandwiches.
Oh,
And
no.
and the woman says, "Oh, but I got you a special one. It has only vegetables." And so I thought, oh, okay. So I took it and I looked in it, and it was full of those Italian peppers and lettuce. And that was it. It was like vinegary, bitter vegetables inside some kind of a wrap. And I politely took it, but I didn't eat it.
Yeah.
And when I got in my car to go home, I had my delicious sandwich. So that happens to me all the time. It's just hard.
You know what's funny, Julia? Remember a few years ago when it came out that Subway had ingredients in their bread that was the same as in yoga mats? Do you
Oh,
remember?
yeah. Yeah, I followed the Food Babe, Have you heard of the Food Babe?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
I love her. And I thought, Julia, that Subway was gonna go like out of business. I was like, yes, they're going down. Like nobody's gonna eat this anymore. And here
Nobody cared.
people still eating yoga mats. I can't believe it.
I know.
It's wild.
That people think that's food, but I've got my sweet potato. I had sweet potato fries I made from Janine Elder's potato reset book from the bundle. I made some sweet potato fries. I had, my own avocado sandwich, which is good. I had a fresh apple, and I had orange slices. And so like a daily dozen, I eat fruit, at least 3 servings of fruit and a serving of berries every day. I start every day with a smoothie. And personally, I believe that I'll be 68 this year. And I think that
No way.
Yeah, but I think the secret to having good skin and aging well is all this fruits and vegetables. I believe that's true because, just all the antioxidants and nutrients in the food that I eat. I don't eat anything with free radicals and aging qualities that, are part of the standard American diet. So I'm going to keep doing this because I feel great, and I feel like, it's going to keep me young.
You look so beautiful and young and glowing. And guys, right there, I mean, listen, this is the last day that you can get Julia's for less than 50 cents. It's on sale, literally less than 50 cents. If you click the link in her bio or my bio,
Yeah.
and check out over 100 100 weight loss based, plant-based, oil-free, salt-free, low-fat books, courses, programs. And even if you don't need to lose weight, if you just want to get healthier, if you want to clear your skin, if you want to heal any ailment that you have, maybe you have digestive issues, this is the bundle for you. And it's over tonight. The sale is done tonight at midnight.
Yeah.
And thank you. We are rock stars, apparently. So
yeah, I'm looking. There's so many people joining. You must have a lot of followers. I have just, you know, like 3,000 something. So I'm kind of a nobody on Instagram, but I like to grow my following. I have a lot of followers on Facebook because I'm probably my age group or Facebook people, old ladies. But I'm not that. I'm trying to get better on Instagram.
You know what's crazy, Julia? Okay, so I live on Instagram, but I truly am so annoyed. So I was just live last hour. I was live by myself, and apparently Chef AJ was trying to get in my live. And after I ended, she texted me. She's like, "Hey, girl, why didn't you let me in your live?" I was like, "What? I didn't even get a notification." I am just so annoyed with Instagram right now. I could have been live with Chef AJ. And so,
well, let's watch. Maybe she'll come on. We'll just have to watch the comments.
I didn't get any comments. I didn't get any notifications. I don't understand.
Well, we're getting a bunch of them now. So yeah, I've had that kind of thing happen to me. In fact, I did my only Instagram live. Then when I went to share it on Instagram, it had no sound. So I don't know if people could hear me when I was live or not. So you know.
Yeah, that's happened to me. That's happened to me before. So many bugs, and I think it's because there's like billions of people on here at one time. That's the issue.
Right.
But I wanted to say real quick, because you eat berries every day. I have a question. Do you have a tip? Because berries are like, people ask me, you know, how do I eat lots of fruit on a budget? And I gotta say, berries are usually like the most pricey fruit. Do you have any tips on how to get more berries, like for a cheaper price? People are always asking me that.
Yeah. The way I do it is I go to Costco or any of the big box stores, I think Sam's Club and all those places, and they usually will sell a huge bag of berries. Organic blueberries are the ones I get at Costco. And for, I think it's like $12 or $13, I get a gigantic bag of wild blueberries, organic. And they last a long time. They're frozen. And they also sell fresh ones, but I don't buy fresh berries all the time. I always have frozen ones. The thing about buying fresh berries, you have to use them right away because berries do not last very long in your refrigerator. And you shouldn't wash them until right before you eat them, because if you wash your berries and then put them back in the fridge, they tend to go bad really fast. So I always just kind of keep them in their container, and then right before I eat them, especially raspberries. Once raspberries are wet, forget it. They're going to start getting soft and nasty, and you're going to waste a lot of money on raspberries that way.
Such a good tip, guys. That's such a great tip. Don't wash your berries until you're ready to eat them. And yeah, I would agree. I love the wild berries from Costco. The frozen right now, you know, it's winter time. Frozen fruit is probably much better as far as quality goes. Like the mangoes, you're not going to find good mangoes right now. People always have to get the frozen ones, you know, they're so much better. And let them defrost a little bit. You can eat them like that, or, you know, make your smoothie. What's in smoothie that everybody's talking about? You have a smoothie every day.
Well, the way I make my smoothie, it's here, and I'll show you my little thing of ingredients over here if I can get over. Let's see, how does Instagram work with flipping the camera? Well, let's see, I don't see the thing, but anyway, it's over here in my room. I have a tray sitting out with a lot of stuff, but what my smoothie, the goal of it is to try to get as many of the daily dozen ingredients in it as I can early in the morning. And so, you know, I start with soy milk or almond milk, but usually soy milk. And I measure out the amount of berries I put in it. So I measure out half a cup of berries, blueberries, because I'm trying to drink as little fruit as possible and eat more of the fruit. Because that's kind of one of those, don't drink your fruit, eat your fruit. So I try to put as little as possible in the smoothie. I'll put a half a frozen banana and a half a cup of blueberries. But the smoothie is really just a vehicle to get in all the things like flaxseed, chia seed, hemp seed, ginger, turmeric, goji berries, amla powder, matcha powder, let's see what else is over there. You know, just all these different things that I don't want to eat on my food, because I tried making oatmeal with all those different kinds of seeds and things, and you know, I would be eating it thinking, oh, this is not very good. So I thought if I put them all in a smoothie with some ice cubes, a little bit of fruit, then I can just choke that down first thing in the morning. Well, actually, it tastes pretty good. So, and then I put some 2 whole dates in there. So I have a lot of dates in my fridge all the time that I buy from the date people in California. So I put in 2 whole dates and then all those other ingredients. And sometimes I put greens in. If I don't have time to eat my greens, I usually eat a serving of greens with breakfast every morning, fresh greens. And if I don't have time to put them in to eat them, I'll put them in the smoothie.
What was that one ingredient? Oblong?
Oh, Amla powder.
What's that?
Amla powder is, let me see if I have it right here.
I've never heard of that before.
Amla powder is, it's probably going to be a reverse screen. It's gooseberry, Indian gooseberries, and it's organic. And I get this stuff off of Amazon, but it has like the highest level of antioxidants of any fruit there is. And so Dr. Greger and some of the other doctors would say, you know, put a teaspoon of amla or gooseberry in your smoothie, because, you know, it's just high in nutrient dense ingredients. And same with matcha. So I have matcha tea powder. Goji berries are also very good. And I don't want to eat those things. They don't taste that good, you know, on your food. So putting them in the smoothie is a great way to get all that stuff in.
You know, you just reminded me, I have a big bag of goji berries from Costco, and I keep them in the freezer so I don't like eat them. Okay. Like dates too. I keep them in the freezer, and I totally forgot about them. I love to put them in my smoothies as well. So thank you for reminding me about the goji berries. Yes.
So what's your favorite thing to eat? Your favorite raw dish?
Well, since I'm not a chef like Chef Julia, I love personally very, very simple meals. For breakfast every day, I will always have one type of fruit personally. So usually I love to have either a melon, some type of melon, or a papaya. I'll put on the papaya, I'll put lime or passion fruit. I like to keep it really, really simple, especially, you know, I'm running to work, or you know, I'm just not, I don't want to make a big meal in the kitchen. So I have one type of fruit for breakfast, and then for lunch will usually be a smoothie or a smoothie bowl or another type of fruit. Today I had grapes, or I'm having grapes, a big, big bag of grapes. And then for dinner, I will always have a big savory meal. So a big salad or a big pasta made of zucchini noodles, or some type of wrap, or some type of something that, or pad thai, which is one of my favorites. That's in my meal plan, the 7-day introduction guide. Super easy, super simple. Anybody can make this. Everything is usually, the dressings all I make are 5 ingredients or less, because I like to be in the kitchen and get out, and I always like to make sure that I eat a very large amount. Okay, so I like to eat 3 times a day personally. Some people like to snack all day. I like to eat 3 big meals a day. And then if I'm hungry between meals, I like to have either juice or fruit or veggies, whatever I'm feeling like. You know, if I'm craving salt, then I have more veggies, you know. And if I'm craving sweet, then I have fruit. And, you know, I have a big sweet tooth. So the raw vegan lifestyle was like perfect for me. You know, I can have all the sweets I want, nice cream, which, by the way, guys, if you need some new ice cream in your life, there's a book in the Ultimate Weight Loss Bundle. The link is in our bios. It is called The Inside Scoop by Nate Maris. Have you gotten a chance, Julia, to look at this book?
Well, as a matter of fact, at 1 o'clock today, I'm doing a Facebook Live demo of Figgy, which is one of the nice creams in his book. And it has, the reason I was attracted to it is it uses figs, and I have a fig tree. And I have a bunch of fig preserves from my own fig tree. So I have frozen bananas, I have figs. I told my husband, he's going out to lunch, I said, stop at the store and see if you can find apricots, but they're not in season. So I said, if you can't find apricots, get me a nectarine or a peach, anything in that family. Because, yeah, I love that ebook. It is beautiful. And I've made nice cream before, but I didn't realize there were so many things you could do with it. That's a wonderful book. I love that book.
I've been raw vegan over 10 years. I had no idea. See, I'm not a culinary genius like Nate. Nate is genius, gorgeous photos. And literally, I went to their house. So I went to their house a few months ago for the weekend. And they made me, it's like a raw vegan restaurant in their house. And they made me the most delicious ice cream of my life. It was so simple. It was like 3 ingredients. And the recipes are in this book. You get over 100. It's fruit-based recipes. Nothing fancy. You just need a blender, and literally, it will change your life. If I have ice cream, Julia, no way could I be raw. No way could I be healthy. That's my favorite ice cream. And are you going live with Nate?
No, I haven't seen him. Did he come on?
No, at all.
No, I'm just going by myself. I've been. It's funny. Okay, in the past 10 days, these past 10 days, I have all the things I have demoed 16 recipes live. And I've been, tagging the people and talking about their recipes. Kathy Hester and, I just can't even tell you all the different people that I've done some of their recipes for. Drina Burton, popcorn, just on and on. I just would make their recipe live and then taste it, which I don't usually eat on camera. I'm not, I'm usually one of those people that makes the food and then I might take a tiny little bite. And I thought, I had all these dishes that I had made from the bundle and I just started tasting them all, on my little live thing. And a lot of people said that helped them decide to buy the bundle because they saw the real food. They saw, that looks like something I would enjoy eating. People want to experience something that would help them understand what they're going to be enjoying about their investment in the bundle. So I thought for me, that was a natural thing to do. I'm not that good with graphics and creating ads and, all the technology stuff. I do okay for probably being your grandma's age. But let's see, you could be making recipes for a year and not get through all the recipes in this bundle. Who said that? Plant? I can't see the name. Plant somebody chef.
Yeah. So he is actually he has a course in the bundle. Plant Food Chef is a culinary professional chef who makes raw food, and he has a course that's over. I think it's like $150. It's in the bundle. You're gonna get that course. For only like.
Is that James Sant?
I think that is James. Yeah.
James, if you're watching us and you want to join us, click the request to join. I signed up for your course, the Living Foods 101. In fact, I signed up for his course and I printed out his PDF file because I thought it was so wonderful. It had all this stuff about sprouting and all kinds of stuff. Oh, he wants to come on, so let's bring him on. Okay. All right, we got him on. I love him. I mean, I don't love him, but, I love his stuff, and I'd never even heard of him before. So there we go. We got James on, Chef James, who has an awesome kitchen. I'm in love with your scene behind all your stuff. It shows you in your space with your spice jars and
camera setups here. I'm going over all of what I teach with people on lives today. So this is all fermented stuff here. Everything from peppers to tomatoes. And I just did pineapple, turmeric, ginger, kimchi, hot sauces, quick pickles. I'm fermenting grains to make wraps with my students tomorrow in a live session. So this is the fun studio that I make it all happen in here.
Gorgeous.
What part of the world do you live in?
I live in Mendocino County, California.
Oh, wow. Lucky you.
Sorry, I had that was another live session of someone else going on another cell phone that's a camera of mine. So I'm watching multiple Instagram lives about the bundle. I'm just keeping up with all of it.
Okay. Well, you're a rock star in the bundle. I've been telling everybody about your course and also reminding them that on yours, you have to sign up for it by midnight tonight. Or else tomorrow it goes back to the usual $149 price.
It does, yeah. And that's an incredible price, by the way. Even the $149, it's my introductory 101 class that I get people in and just give them a taste of everything I do. You'll do some fermentation, some salad making, some oil-free salad dressing, some crackers, some soups, some entrees, some desserts. Then if you're teased forward, you can take the entire amount you've paid to get into the 101 class and join in the foundations course, which is a huge course. It would take you like a year to get through, but you end up with a certification at the end. So
yeah. Well, I think people are really in for so much great information, and just your recipe binder. You know, I printed it off because I wanted to have it when I took your class.
That's
and I'm
awesome.
at it, you know, going, man, I know a lot of this stuff, but I sure don't know a lot of other stuff in here. I'm a trained chef, so, but they didn't teach us about, I went to a classic French culinary school, and they didn't teach us about healthy stuff.
Yeah, you know, that's what I love about this bundle, is that each of us that are chefs and food influencers out there, whether we've gone through culinary school or not, have a lot to learn from each other.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? And I'm having fun just going in and seeing what other raw food is. I'm not 100% raw. I'm high raw. I involve about 20% cooked, because I do sprouted legumes. That these wraps I'm teaching here will be done cooked on the stove in this pan. But at the same demo, I will also do a kabocha squash flax wrap that is raw in the dehydrator. So I always give the option. People who are taking my class can go through and learn 100% raw, but they might also learn cooked versions that are healthy, no oil, vegan versions of the same thing. So
I have never had kombucha squash. I didn't even know that you could eat that raw. I didn't even know that.
Well, it is squash. It's high in starch. I wouldn't recommend eating it 100% raw. But what I show them is to shred it in a Cuisinart into fine shreds. Then you're going to soak it in hot water. So hot water that is slightly salted or acidulized with lemon water, which is going to start breaking it down and taking the starches out of it. And you're going to let that sit for an hour. I'm not saying boiling it on the stove, just in some hot water. And you'll see at the bottom, all the starch, this white starch starts coming out of the squash. Then you can strain that out, then blend it down, make your batter, make whatever you're going to do, make a soup, whatever, in raw food. So there's a pathway to using winter squash in raw, but it is going to involve some kind of heat or marinade that's going to pull those starches out and make it more digestible for our body while still retaining the vitamins, phytonutrients, and enzymes that we love. So, yeah.
You see, okay, guys, whoever has already downloaded the bundle, make sure and sign up for his course, because you have until midnight.
I'm blown away with how many people are signing up for my course. It's coming on my phone right now. I just get sign up. Every 2 minutes. Yesterday, I'm at 500 people, over 500 people in this class. Right. I thought I would be lucky with this bundle package to hit 50 or 75 in the class. I had no idea. This is good. It's so big. I don't know if I can do the live Zoom sessions I wanted to do. How am I going to handle that many people tapping in? Because I go live with my students. In my instructions class, I do that every week, 52 times a year. In the 101 class, I was going to do it once a month. And I still have to figure out the logistics, because it's become a giant class because of this bundle. It's so amazing. It really is.
In my Zoom classes, I have a lot of times we'll have 120 people sign up for just my regular cooking class every month. And it's a lot of people to do a Zoom class with, but I have my husband in the room, and he talks to everybody on the chat, and he gets the questions. So while I'm doing the demoing, he's reading out the questions. And that way, multiple people.
I have other people I could bring in locally that maybe I can have someone in here and help me to field questions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that works well. But yeah, it's been really hectic with I can't believe how many people are buying this bundle. I think that we have all the plant-based doctors. We have things like yours that are worth $150. And I was showing somebody, you know, I actually have copies of the books of some of these ebooks here in my house, like this. You can't see it because it's reversed, but Perfectly Plant-Based. This from the Prevent and I can't remember the name of the group, but it's the PBNSG chefs and Plant-Based Nutrition Support Group. But I bought this like for $30 a while back. And,
Yeah.
you know, Janine Elder's Potato Reset, I printed this out a couple years ago, and it's still great. But I had these like on my bookcase, and I thought, wait a minute now. All this stuff that I've bought and I have, you know, is available in the bundle, and just my contribution is worth $40.
It is, you know,
So,
it's, somebody was telling me, you know, you throw out $4,700, but everyone can just inflate the value of things. It's like, no, seriously, I've looked through this whole thing. I've downloaded these PDFs. I've gone through and looked at the content. It is worth that. It's worth more than that. You know, it really is. And what you can get out of this, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
think about the price of changing your life. No, it's
Exactly.
oh yeah. I had my picture to show you, Jeanette, is that my, before I started eating my whole food, plant-based, no oil, healthy 21-day challenge,
That's so
I was
cool.
like, you know, 30 pounds heavier. So I took all my weight off. But the amazing thing that I like to share with people is I've kept it off. It'll be almost 2 years this May. And I think that says a lot about this way of life and this way of eating is, you know, I love what I eat. I eat a lot of great food. I do eat the daily dozen. So I eat tons of vegetables, fruits, grains, and beans. That's my, you know, main food that I eat. But I eat a lot of food. It's high quality. It tastes delicious. And I never have regained any of my weight. I'm not on a diet. So
and you're not suffering. I think that's the most important part. Is this is a weight loss bundle where you can eat a lot of food and not suffer and improve your health, get the body of your dreams, clear your skin. It's just the best. It's the way, it's the solution that everybody wants, you know, to eat really good food and look their best and feel their best. So guys, check it out. You have until midnight tonight. That's it.
Right.
I saw that Elspeth was just on. Elspeth Feldman was just watching us, and she was live earlier today, and she did a demo of my blueberry smoothie. So you can go to Elspeth's Instagram and see that. And she's got some really great contributions. She did 3 different classes on picnics, one on parties. I can't remember the third one. Elspeth, if you're still watching, put it in the comments. So you guys, whoever's watching, go to whoever you want to. You can go to James, you can go to Jeanette, you can go to me. Am I saying your name right, Jeanette?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can go to any of us. It's all, the link is in our profile. So you can go to our link, anybody's link that you want to go to. It doesn't really matter. As long as you take advantage of this. Oh, prep. The Speedy Vegan is Elspeth Feldman. Her 3rd class is on meal prep. So, you know, just her course, she makes the most beautiful.
That's why I have live on the other phone. She was doing an Instagram live just now also.
Yeah. You know, I've seen her, I saw her on Chef AJ, and she made the most beautiful holiday loaf from lentils, and she put it in a silicone mold, and she turned it over, and it looked like the most festive holiday centerpiece. And so I copied her, and I made a similar one with my own kind of ingredients, and everybody was shocked. They were like, I can't believe that's a plant loaf. It looks so nice, because of course no one expects anything we make to look that good. So she's very talented. So, you know, another good reason to take part.
A lot of questions about the fact that it's called the weight loss bundle. You were bringing up, you know, the weight that you lost. Go just switching to this. And what I tell people is we don't teach a diet. I don't promote weight loss diet in my program, but your body will find its perfect place if you embrace these principles in living foods and get off all the processed stuff.
Right.
Just walk away, change your life. Your skin will change. Your body will change. You'll look in the mirror when you get out of the shower and say, that's that high school body I had, because it's there living inside all of us. You know, that perfect place your body just wants to be. And it's not about waking up each day and thinking what I can't eat to maintain this body. It's waking up every day and saying, wow, how many choices do I have? Because you're going to learn that you can eat a lot if you're eating the right stuff. You can be satiated. You don't have to starve yourself. Nobody has to. Just make better choices. That's what all of this is about with all the chefs and nutritionists and doctors and everyone that's in this bundle. So that's, you know, yes, it's going to give people weight loss, but it's not about a diet in that sense. You know, we're not telling people, get this bundle to go on a diet and lose weight. Get this bundle to change your life. You know,
delicious healthy food. And then everything else is gonna happen naturally. Yeah, totally.
Exactly.
And then Elspeth
Yes.
commented that this way of eating will help us look young, like James and me, of course. But James is a new grandfather, so look how young
I am. I'm
he is, and he's a grandfather.
59 going on 29.
Wow.
Yep. I can't wait to get up to Bend, Oregon and see baby Arlo. I was going to say Ari. Ari's another friend here in the coast. Arlo, like Arlo Guthrie.
Arlo Guthrie. Well, I'm 67, so I remember Arlo Guthrie.
Oh, yeah. So. And my daughter, I don't know if that's why she chose that name, her and her husband, but they're both musicians. They do kind of music. And so it very well could be that Arlo Guthrie inspired that. I like to think that.
Sure.
And well, guys, listen, I'm 37 now. I looked so much older when I was 20. I'm serious. I literally looked like I was 40 when I was 20. Okay, so you like aging in reverse here, guys.
I thought you were like 20 now.
I 100% agree with you. I think I looked older in my 40s than I look now.
I know I did.
Up on 6, and I know I did. The way I looked in the mirror. We all know what we look out like when you get out of the shower. I just am healthier head to toe, from, in my case, healing myself with going 100% raw to get out of paralysis from an accident. But then once I was healed, I said, there's no turning back, because the clock was turning backwards on me. I was feeling younger every day, endless energy. And that has continued for the last 12 years. I wake up with a kick in my step every day, and I love what I'm doing, and I'm not changing it.
So guys, you're never too late. You're never too sick. You're never too old. There's always, if you are breathing, there is a way. There is a way to change your health, to look better, feel better, do better. This bundle's available till midnight, and it's literally, like tomorrow, everything's going to go back to regular price. So you might as well check it out, see if it's valuable, see if you might find some value in it. Check it out in the link in our bios, or if you're on YouTube, because this is on YouTube for me, click the link below.
Yeah, and if you're getting the bundle, know that you have, if you think, I'm too busy for this is a lot of content, I don't have time in my life, you have forever. You're going to download it onto a hard drive, and you can take 5 years to go through this if you want. Even those things that are online, most of them, like mine, you have evergreen access to that 101 course here on out, going into the future. And you'll be able to continue to take part in the live monthly sessions with me for years to come. This is your access for $49. You'll never get a deal like this.
Yeah,
it really is good. I mentioned if anybody else that's in the bundle group is watching, they can send in a request to join us. We can have up to 4 people on our live. So I saw somebody was on here saying that they're a part of the bundle, but they didn't request to go.
And I'm actually going live with her at 1 o'clock in 20 minutes. Okay. If Lauren wants to come on, Lauren, you're good to but yeah.
Awesome. Yes. Where are you at, Jeanette? Are you on the East Coast or
Miami? Yep. So, but I lived as a raw vegan for 9 years in New York City. Okay, so it is possible anywhere. And Julia, where are you with your fig tree? I'm just curious.
I live in Fort Worth, Texas. So not exactly, in paradise, but I live in the country. Actually, I live in a little town called Azle, but we live on 5 acres. So I have a big garden. I have the fig tree. I have a lot of stuff growing, lots of herbs and stuff. So I'm able to do a lot of fun stuff because of that.
Wow. Big tree.
This program is a lot of us that are connecting are in the US, but there are people from Europe also in this bundle.
I saw that.
I have students from Ireland, from Scotland, from India, from Australia that have signed into my class. So it's, worldwide reach that we're getting with this. It's incredible, to know that our message is getting all around the globe. I love it,
Yeah. And I've been getting feedback from people too that have already started looking at their stuff.
Yeah, I love the feedback. I can't even get through all of them. I have so many hundreds of people signing up, and those that have gone in and watched 3 or 4 lessons are just, sending me these email messages about how much they're loving the course.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like so great, just think, yes, all the work, the hard work to put something like that together pays off,
Yeah. Well,
getting that feedback.
congratulations for doing so well. I think that's marvelous. I'm so happy for you and for all of us that are.
Yeah, for all of us, because I everything's spectacular when I look through this stuff. And I love that there's doctors and nutritionists involved in this package. Good job, AJ, for pulling such a wide range of people together so that there's different streams of knowledge. Some people are more nerdy about it. They want to know the science, all this background stuff, and dive in, and they really can with Dr. Bernard. All these different people that are part of this that have sculpted, their talks have sculpted what we do. I listen to all of them, and I know that I've made changes even in the way I do raw vegan when I'm teaching that 100%. Based on what I've learned about oil, sugar, and salt. And I've dropped it out more than even most raw vegan people do, and created a whole new living foods cuisine based on the science, the current science, that people like Brenda Davis are doing, and Dr. Bernard and McDougal, all of them. I listen to all of them.
Yeah, guys, in the weight loss bundle, you're going to get Dr. McDougal's program, which is $100 to join.
Yeah, that's right.
50 cents per program. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so just check it out and see if you might be interested in it. I know that you will find so much value. There's over 1,000 recipes, over 1,000 total, all oil-free, salt-free, all plant-based, all to make you your best, healthiest version. So whether you need to lose weight or not, like James said, that's going to be the byproduct if you need to, if you need to. Did you guys hear story of Chef AJ's husband, how he lost weight by accident after like 6 months of eating a low fat, like an abundantly healthy and delicious plant-based diet. He lost weight by accident. Like he didn't even know that he was trying to lose. He lost 8 pounds just by eating this. So
no surprise.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's so cool. And there's also exercise in here. I didn't even realize that till 2 days ago in another live when I heard someone say they just finished the yoga flow in there. I was like, what? So I went and looked that up, and I was like, oh, yeah, there is, So
the yoga, actually. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a couple of real serious ones, too, like shredding, like really high intensity stuff. So there's really
vegan athlete kind of stuff, you know, that they're proving that you can get plenty of protein and have plenty of muscle. No matter what sport you're in, on plant-based.
MiFitVegan the other day. Guys, if you want to get inspired, go to MiFitVegan's Instagram. She has 5-day burpees and greens challenge, which is you got to sign up by midnight tonight. Okay. And then if you don't, I think her challenge is like $80 after tonight. And she is super ripped. I mean, I'm talking about abs, guns.
Yeah.
She is, and she's 42, and you can never guess anybody's age in this bunch.
That's true. Isn't that true? It is.
Yeah, definitely check her out. The link in her bio. So.
Yeah, and I always say I'm not teaching people how to live longer. I'm teaching them how to live right now in the moment. I want you to have the most energy and the most powerful experience you can today, tomorrow, right now. Don't think about the future. It's not about trying to live to be 100. It's about embracing all you can be in this moment. And this is the path.
It's about quality, the quality of life. Right. Because who wants to live 100 years suffering,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And, the thing for me is when you get to be my age, the people that I know, a lot of them are struggling with serious health problems. People that, they have diabetes, heart disease, hypertension, everything you can think of, and they're overweight and they're stuck in this endless cycle. And so I see my friends and family members that they don't want to do what I'm doing. They think it's too far out. They think it's too radical. They always tell me the downside, even though they haven't done it. They're always telling me, well, what do you do when you're traveling and you can't go out to eat? And, they're always focused on the negative part. And I'm saying, I've been doing this for a few years now and I'm fine. I survived just fine. I found all kinds of ways, and that's what I teach in my classes. I found all kinds of ways to cope with the standard American society's way of eating. It's possible to do anything you want to do if you set your mind to it. But the
Right.
older you get, let's see, more lover. Is that Chef AJ? No, I don't think so. Rachel.
Lover Rachel.
So, you know, but the older you get, you guys are young, the older you get, the more serious this becomes when you start thinking of all the things that can happen to you and how, you know, short life is. Because, you know, I'm about to be 68 and the lifespan of people in America, what is the average age? 81 or something for women?
Yeah.
So if I think about it that way, I think, well, I don't have that much longer left unless I'm super, super, super healthy. So I walk 5 miles a day, eat my daily dozen, and go to lift weights 2 hours a week with a trainer so that I don't lose all my muscle tone, because you start losing a lot of muscle mass as you get older. So, you know, to me, it's a matter of, you know, I don't really think about aging that much, but I, like you say, James, I want my life to be of quality now, and I want to be around 25 years from now to enjoy all my grandchildren.
Exactly. Exactly. I've been teaching this for 10 years, you know, as a lead instructor and then director at Living Light Culinary Institute. And I'm in touch with these students from all over the world. They came from everywhere except Antarctica. I've taught people on every continent. But the fun thing about social media is I'm still in touch with all these people that came fully through our program, and their lives changed. And I know that. I'm in contact with them, and seeing people that were even 60 years old, you know, and are now 70 and had maybe 12 pharmaceutical medications they were on, and they're down to maybe one. And because they don't have hypertension anymore, they don't have high blood pressure, they don't have all of these maladies that they thought were a natural part of aging, and that their doctors had just said, well, you know, you're 63 years old, you got to be on, or you got to be on, you got to be on, you got to be on. And they just hand it out like candy, and they get their free gifts of cars and trips to Hawaii from the drug companies. And you are the one that ends up dying because of it, you know? And the truth is, you can take control. You can use food as medicine. You can get right the ship, and then you'll be going in and they'll be testing your blood pressure and saying, why are you on that medication? You don't have high blood pressure. You know? Turn around, you know, take control of your own life.
One time a few years ago, I was on the statins for high cholesterol, and the doctor would tell me every time, and I was a lot heavier, 40 pounds or so heavier, and the doctor would always tell me, well, with your family history, you're going to have to be on these the rest of your life, and your high blood pressure medicine. They never once said, look, if you lose 40 pounds and, you know, do a lot of cardio and eat a really super healthy whole food plant-based diet, you don't need to take any of this, and you'll have great cholesterol, no high blood pressure, feel wonderful. No one ever said that. So, you know, thank God I found the blue zones is where I started with Dan Buettner's study of the blue zones. I started there, and then that led me to all these other places, to Dr. Esselstyn, to, you know, all the plant doctors, to having a huge collection of every plant-based book written. And
yeah, you know, the blue zone studies is what the plant-based term came out of. I remember Chef AJ the other day when I was on a live with her, she says, I hate plant-based. I hate that word, because it can mean more than just vegan. It is people that incorporate, but it came out of that study. And it is the areas where people live over 100 years old. And in the Mediterranean diet, even though they have fish and limited amounts of red meat and stuff in there, they live a healthy life. And that's where plant-based actually first came out of, was that blue zone study. All of us that are 100% plant-based want to hijack it. You know, I love thinking that plant-based means 100% plant-based. And, you know, so.
That says plant exclusive. I really like that.
Good.
Yeah. And no, I wanted to just say, because even if you have like a very kind, caring doctor, you know, there are really kind doctors out there, but we have to realize that, you know, a patient cured is a patient lost. Whether your doctor is the best doctor, you know, that you can find, and he's really caring, he or she's really caring. It's a business. It's a business. And we have to take our health into our own hands. This is why this bundle was created, so that we can take our health and our life into our own hands. And it starts with what you eat. And of course, there's lots of mindset things in the course as well. And fitness is a big part of it as well, right? It's all a holistic thing, right? Food isn't everything, but food is really important. It's how you feel. So you got to find the healthy, delicious, easy, recipes that are going to help you to stay on this course. Because, you know, a lot of people think that they have to suffer, they have to deprive themselves, they have to like just sit home and eat salad and carrot sticks to be healthy. And it's just like, guys, we have over 1,000 delicious, healthy, really, really easy recipes in this bundle. So don't miss your chance. You have until midnight. And yeah, I am going to be going live with Lauren. Okay, so I'm gonna head out. I'm not even sure how to head out. Oh yeah, the X. Okay.
Yeah, I think we could end our little
I don't know how.
Anybody else?
I've never gone with 3 people. I've never done this. I didn't even know you could do this. That's really cool.
Yeah, a 3-way.
Yeah. I did it the first time with Chef AJ. I was sitting on my couch Monday watching her, and she saw my name and she said, "Oh, Julia Dunaway, you're in the bundle. You can join us." And I'm like, you know, I haven't even combed my hair. I'm like,
she did the same thing with me, and I was laying in bed. And I was like, I looked in, I was like watching Chef AJ live. She's like, "There's Chef James. James, join us." And I was like, what? So I had to get up and like put some clothes on and real quick, and then
exactly
just running back and saying, "I can do this." You know, it was all new to me. You know,
yeah.
So.
It was great. But once I did it, once you do it once, then you figure out. I thought, okay, well that wasn't so bad. So like today, this is the first time I've ever started one and then added people. So that's new to me. So what the bundle has also done for me is I never did many Instagram or Facebook stories because I just wasn't that comfortable doing them. Well, I learned to do them a lot better. And then doing Instagram Live, I've never done that before. So now I'm comfortable with that. I've been doing YouTube and Facebook Live and a lot of other stuff. So I'm really comfortable with that. So I did a ton of Facebook Live and YouTube videos. So I'm fine with that. But now I've learned a bunch of new things. So I feel really good about that.
And isn't that the perfect metaphor for eating a healthy plant-based diet? Guys, everything is harder before you know how to do it. And then once you do it, once you start making these recipes, you take James' course, you download Julia's book, you figure out that it's actually not that hard. You buy the produce, you follow the recipe. It's not that hard, but you've got to jump in. You know, the action comes before the belief. You've got to start. And the bundle is the best way to start. You're getting such a deal, guys. And it ends tonight at midnight. So
what are you waiting for? Get it now.
Yeah. And change this course because it's time sensitive. Midnight tonight. I got to go do that right now. I got to do that.
Join in. Yes.
All right, everybody. Good to see you all. Thank you so much.
And to see both of you. I see you all the time on Chef AJ's, but I've never been on a live with you. So that's another benefit of this, bringing all of us together.
Yeah, great. Okay, take care, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.